the channel for westerns and more. Western duels through the eyes of their directors. I wanted to come at this subject from another point of view. Who better than the director? These directors have crafted some of the most iconic face-to-face duels in Western cinema history. Each brought their own vision to these incredible tense moments, shaping how we remember the genre. Today, let's explore some of the great duels told from the perspective of the directors who made them legendary. If you enjoy this video, hit notification to get my new videos, check out my channel and Facebook page. The links are in the description. Please comment, like, share, and especially subscribe. I appreciate it. Hold on to your hat. Here we go. The Gunfighter, 1950, directed by Henry King. When I directed The Gunfighter, I wanted to explore the myth of the legendary gunslinger, emphasizing the tragic and human side of Jimmy Ringo. The story was inspired by real events, aiming to depict the loneliness and inevitable decline faced by a man defined solely by his reputation. The final duel was crafted to be simple yet powerful, capturing the essence of a man haunted by his past, with the quiet tension building up to that inevitable confrontation.
How about it, Ringo? I ought to give one this square on the belly, both barrels.
I'd let him hang you right now and get it all over with. But I don't want you to get off that light. I want you to go on being a big, tough gunny. I want you to see what it means to have to live like a big, tough gunny. So don't thank me yet, partner. Wait.
High Noon, 1952, directed by Fred Zinnemann. In High Noon, my goal was to create a real-time tense drama that mirrored the ticking clock of the impending confrontation. I wanted to explore themes of courage, cowardice, and duty, emphasizing the personal sacrifice of Marshal Will Kane. The final duel was intentionally built to be stark and raw, symbolizing the moral choices every individual faces when standing against evil.
4 killers, single-handed. With every swing of the pendulum, with every second, a man's life ticked away. Never have so few moments held such excitement.
Miller!
Tinstar, 1957, directed by Anthony Mann. With Tinstar, I aimed to portray the complex morality of a seasoned bounty hunter like Morg Hickman. I wanted to show his tough exterior, but also his capacity for teaching and guiding a young, impressionable sheriff. The duel scene was designed to be understated but emotionally charged, highlighting Morg's belief that true strength lies not just in gunplay, but in understanding human nature. A Fistful of Dollars, 1964, directed by Sergio Leone. When I directed A Fistful of Dollars, I sought to reinvent the Western genre with a gritty, stylistic approach. The face-off between the man with no name and Ramon Rojo was crafted to be a cool, calculated showdown, emphasizing tension and atmosphere. I used close-ups and minimal dialogue to build suspense, making the duel a silent but intense statement of survival and cunning. For a Few Dollars More, 1965, directed by Sergio Leone. After A Fistful of Dollars, I wanted to deepen the emotional stakes of the gunfights, especially the duel between El Indio and Colonel Mortimer, by revealing their personal connection beforehand. I aimed to make the confrontation more visceral and meaningful. The scene's composition, complemented by Morricone's haunting score, was designed to elevate the duel from a single fight to a powerful narrative moment.
Stop it!
Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, directed by Sergio Leone. Following The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, I set out to craft a mystic, operatic western that delves into themes of greed, revenge and redemption. The final duel between Harmonica and Frank was envisaged as a poetic culmination of their personal stories. The electric guitar score and the slow build-up were meant to make the scene unforgettable, an epic showdown rooted in character and history. The Grand Duel, 1972, directed by Giancarlo Santi. In The Grand Duel, I focused on building a tense, atmospheric confrontation that underscores themes of revenge and justice, using stark visuals and flashbacks. I aimed to heighten the emotional stakes of the final gunfight. The scene was designed to be both stylish and intense, culminating in Lee Van Cleef's memorable, decisive shot, a homage to classic Western showdowns. My Name is Nobody, 1973, directed by Tonino Valeri. For My Name is Nobody, I wanted to create a playful yet respectful homage to the Western genre. The duel scene was stylized to balance humor and heroism, highlighting the contrast between the young nobody and the retired Jack Beauregard. My aim was to end the film on a poetic note, blending comedy with genuine emotion, giving the audience a fresh perspective on the classic face-off.
You said you was nobody. Leave your chance to make a name for yourself.
Tombstone, 1993, directed by George P. Cosmatos. When I directed Tombstone, I wanted to bring to life the legendary figures of Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday, capturing both their bravado and vulnerabilities. I aimed to dramatize the tension and camaraderie that defined their relationship, especially during the infamous gunfight at the OK Corral. The duel scene between Holliday and Ringo was crafted to be intense and swift, emphasizing the unpredictability of gunfights and the personal stakes involved. I focused on creating a visceral, authentic atmosphere that honored the mythos while giving a gritty realism fitting for a modern Western epic.
Come on. Come on!
Oh, not what I want.
Oh, my God. I got you now, you son of a bitch.
Your daisy if you do.
Appaloosa, 2008, directed by Ed Harris. When I directed Appaloosa, my goal was to craft a Western that focused on themes of friendship, morality, and redemption. I wanted to depict the quiet strength of the characters, especially Virgil Cole and Everett Hitch, and their calm, methodical approach to justice. The duel scene was designed to be understated yet powerful, reflecting the film's overall tone, more about moral resolve than flashy gunplay. I aimed to create a mood of gritty realism, emphasizing the emotional weight behind each confrontation, and portraying the Western landscape as both beautiful and unforgiving. From the early days of William Wellman to Leone's mythic showdowns, each director brought their own vision to the face-to-face duel, transforming simple gunfights into cinematic legends. I hope you enjoyed the journey through Western history. Let me know your favorite director or duel in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did making it. Hit notification to get my new videos. Check out my channel and Facebook page. The links are in the description. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon. The channel for Westerns and more.